Oh, how's it going today there, YouTube? Well, having kind of a busy morning this morning. Today's a big day. We finally picked up our trailer from Miska Trailers this morning in Hamilton, Ontario, there in Highway 6. I set out about 10 to 6 this morning. I got down there about 7:30, so wasn't too bad of a drive. The drive home was pretty good, but this followed me home. Yes, it's finally here. They said it would take 5 weeks to build it from when I put my order in. It took an extra week, which no big deal. I was not in any big rush for it. Not like I have a bunch of stuff lined up to do. Well, I do now, but I didn't at that time. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. It's a beautiful trailer. It pulls nice behind the truck. The truck seemed to handle it A-OK. I'll tell you one thing, guys. I am so glad I sold that white truck, because it would not be a very nice ride with that thing. The Denali, on the other hand, oh, all smiles. But you guys might notice here I got these for the big truck. Yes, I did in fact get my trailer tow mirrors. I gotta say, you know, I had tow mirrors on the white truck, and I never thought they'd be as handy as they were till I used them this morning. Sure, they're nice, you can see all around you in the backside, but when you got a trailer on, oh, do they ever make a difference? You can see everything. So, $250 well spent in this case. Anyway, let's have a look at this trailer here. It's 80 inches between the fenders, and it's a 16-foot deck with a 2.5-foot beaver tail on it. So it should have lots of room to put tractors up there. Well, speaking of tractors, I've been looking at another one out in Port Hope. That might find its way to my yard here in a little bit, but you know, now I got the trailer to bring these things home. Now we just gotta, you know, get things settled down, get back in the swing of things here, and now I gotta make another parking spot somewhere, because you see we're running out of parking here very, very quickly. But it's food for thought anyway. So anyway, back to the trailer here. I didn't get too many options. I don't think I told you guys. I just got the toolbox up front there, and I got these LED lights all the way around. So they're pretty neat looking, and they're brighter, of course. The one reason why I went for the car hauler trailer instead of the equipment trailer, I wanted the hideaway ramps, so they just go up underneath and they just clip on. I thought that'd be a better option, because instead of the ramps hanging way up here, then you can get some better fuel mileage and whatnot. So, you know, with Trudeau and his carbon tax there, and put the fuel price up to $1.33 everywhere you turn around. So all the help we can get in the fuel department is much appreciated. But yeah, the truck's gonna be okay on fuel. I used about 3/8 of a tank coming back from basically Flamborough all the way to Keswick, and I did some other little trips here and there in between, but topped up there in Flamborough, and I think I was a quarter tank gone by the time I got to Orangeville. And I took back roads. Took the 401, of course, from Puslinch past Country Heritage Park, then up through Highway 25 there in Milton. So didn't want to take the 401 all the way back home, but I took the 401 down there. I made it down there in good time. But it's overall a pretty good trip. Stopped in to show my mom the trailer that I got here. My dad was at work this morning. My dad went to work and I didn't, so I got to check my lug nuts here on my trailer wheels. I said when you get home, check the lug nuts. They go to 110 foot-pounds. I do have the dual 3,500-pound axles. You got checker plate fenders. Another thing I want to show you guys, I didn't spec out the Easy Lube hubs when I spec'd out the trailer here, but they do come with this easy grease fitting. So then behind this rubber cap, there's a grease fitting back there, and you just pump it with a grease gun. So that makes life pretty easy. And you said about once a month, put a little bit of grease in. Depends how much you tow, though. Right? Like, with tractor show season being right around the corner here, I might be quite frequently greasing that. We'll just see how things go, you know, one step at a time. I don't have any D-rings on my trailer just yet. I do have the stake pockets for now. If I decide I want to do the D-rings, I can always take it back down there to them and they can do it. Or I can take it back down the next year for the annual inspection anyway. So, got lights all the way around this. Here's a big toolbox. Yeah, that's where I got the trailer from, there, Miska Trailers. Of course, built in Canada, so we're helping out the Canadian economy here. I do have the 7-pin trailer hookup. 7-pin hookup for your lights and your wires and your brakes. The trailer brakes are nice. I got a, of course, when you're pulling it empty, you don't really need the brakes that much. I had it on the lowest setting. I think it was 0.5 the whole way home. Seems to help out alright though, so it'll definitely help when we're loaded. I gotta go get a ball lock here. Of course, your safety chains. I'll have that toolbox filled up here in a matter of time. Like I said in one of my other videos, I've only got a couple of chains and binders and some straps and whatnot, but I'm glad I spent the money and got the toolbox. So I have to go get some locks and whatnot for this thing and lock her down so no one else decides they want to borrow my trailer without my permission, because you come home and this thing's gone, well, I don't feel like putting a bad temper video on YouTube. So anyway, yeah, so here's what we got. It's a pretty sweet unit. I'm pretty happy with my purchase, so I think we'll be in business here. I think we'll be just fine. You know, I always heard good things about Miskit trailers. A lot of my friends have trailers from Miskits and whatnot, and I've heard nothing but good things about it, so that's why I went to them to buy mine. So I recommend anyone, if you're looking for a trailer. It's a bit of a drive out there. I mean, I was an hour and a half getting out there, but I mean, I was almost 2.5 getting home, but like I said, I did some other stops and whatnot on the way home. So recommend anybody, if you're looking for a trailer, go to Miskit. They looked after me, and any question I had, they had the answer, boom, right away. Really good folk to deal with out there. So yeah, we'll have some trailing videos coming up here soon. Anyway, I don't know, grab some lunch and upload this for you guys. If you guys like what you see, please comment, rate, and subscribe for much more.